Hi guys, Will, just time prepping. How you guys doing today? Hey, I've seen some videos going around about oh the rules that preppers need after SHTF happens, and their groups get together and they're gonna start living together as a mag or a group, whatever you want to call it, whatever is your preference. So I thought I'd give it a shot and see what you guys think. So let's get her going, okay? I got my cheat sheet here, and it's 10 things that say we're in a real bad way. It's not like a tornado or an earthquake or anything. It's much worse than that. It's like the nuclear thing. The button got pushed all over the world, and everybody's shooting them back and forth type of thing. And everybody's in their group, see? So in order to be in a group, you always have to have rules. Without rules, things kind of go amok. We all know that, right? So I'm going to start at 10. I'm going to work my way up to 1. And I got number 10 is that anyone is not in your group, say that you guys are all set up in your area, and somebody comes up and starts knocking at the gate or whatever you have set up, your security perimeter, and they say, hey, we have no place to go. Can we join into your group? So the first thing you have to do is you have to make sure that that person is going to be a good person to fit into the group, right? So you would want to make sure that you do a vet on them, or background check, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, and make sure that there's nothing in their background like drugs or brutality of any kind, you know. Make sure that they're going to be a good fit and that they can pull their weight. So that was number 10. Number 9 is all preps will be kept in like a warehouse, a big warehouse or a tent or something like that. And only one person will be assigned to keep inventory on it and to pass it out as required to make sure that everybody is getting their fair share. Not more, not less, but just the right amount so that they go as far as they can. While everybody in the other group is cultivating the ground and getting ready to plant more food, you know. So this is in the interim of getting out on your own. Let me turn the camera here. There we go. And so that is number 9. One person, one warehouse. Food comes out equally. That's for the people that think that they brought their preps and they want to make sure that they know how long their preps are going to last. So you want to make sure that they have it in their head that you're doing the best job you can for them, okay? A very important part. Okay, number 8. Work parties. Good old 4-letter word, right? Work parties will be formed to do everyday tasks, and they'll be rotated so everybody can learn each other's job in case some guy gets sick or gets hurt or something, can't do the job, then you have a backup. So all the work parties will be assigned, and then everybody will rotate those duties to make sure that everybody's learning what they're going to be doing, okay? Okay, number 7. All goes with number 8. All members of the group will be cross-trained. And so 7 and 8 kind of go together, but I didn't realize it while I was writing them down. So anyway, that's what we're going to be. Make sure that you're cross-training all your people. You know, the laundry, cleaning the weapons, food, making sure they're working in the garden, getting the food together, you know, these kind of things. The patrols, the forward patrols, whatever, you know. Everybody gets cross-trained so everybody can do that job. Number 6. Murder, rape. You guys probably not gonna like this, okay? Murder, rape, brutality, molestation, it will all fall under the jurisdiction of the leader. The leader will make the decision as to how that person will be dealt with. No exceptions. Okay, number 4. Everyone must work within the group to rebuild and sustain going forward. So that means that nobody's gonna be laying around saying, "Hey, I just don't feel like doing anything today. I don't think I have to do anything. You guys can't make me." Yeah, you going into it, you got their set of rules, so everybody that's there knows that they're gonna pull their weight. Everybody's gonna garden, everybody's gonna wash clothes, everybody's gonna build the buildings, etc., etc., etc. It goes right down the list until you get to where you need to be, and then you get all those people in place, and comes into the cross train, Hey, you're gonna have a few people, you don't know how many people, trying to think of the right words here, your group, before you even go into a group of your own, most people already have their groups formed, and they've already picked the people to be in place, because you're going to need plumbers, electricians, gardeners, people to teach the other skills, you're going to need all these things in place before, so these are the rules after you formed it. Okay, next one, no drugs or alcohol whatsoever. I mean, that's going to just create problems. If anybody wants to do drugs or alcohol, they need to find another place to go, because what happens is some people turn into drunks. I know, because I'm in recovery. I know what it takes. I would do a lot of things when I was a alcoholic just to make sure that I could drink. So no alcohol and no drugs. I been there on all those counts, and it's just not going to happen. Okay, it has to be that way. Okay, if you do have drugs, you'll have them stored, medical drugs, not recreational type. Medical drugs will be stored in a separate building. You'll have one medical trained personnel probably in your group, medic or something like that, and that will be the only person that touches the drugs and dispenses them, to make sure that they're going to the right person, that they're not going to use them to get high on, things like this. Just make sure, just keeping things nice and simple, and everything will move nice and smoothly, Okay. No stealing. If you steal, guess what? You are out. No questions asked. You don't need thieves in your group. And that leads right back to some of those other things I've already mentioned. Drugs, alcohol, murder, rape, stuff like that. All that stuff falls into that group, So no stealing. Do not steal. If you do steal, out you go. No questions asked. And then for number 1, you guys may not agree with me on this, but it is the simplest way to make everything work together, So in order for everything to work, you only have one leader. One leader only. Not a leader, not a co-leader, nothing like that. One leader that knows enough to keep everyone in line, You guys have already formed your group. You guys have pretty much already picked your leader anyway, And so you want one leader. Now that leader will pick a person to train to take his spot in case he is unable to do his job. But other than that, he is the only one that makes the decisions of the group. He will assign other people to watch over the tasks that are being done. So you'll have somebody doing the laundry, somebody doing the gardening, probably have multiple people gardening. You'll have people building structures, you'll have people packing water, filtering the water, all that stuff, you know, the leader will fix up on that, you know. He knows what have to be done. He will assign the right people in the right areas, and then he will assign I guess you would call it a lead man or something that would watch over these people and make sure that they're doing everything they're supposed to do, you know. So just one leader and he'll decide everything. That's why I said murder, rape, molestation, all that stuff. It would be up to the leader to deal with those things. Also with thieves, they're out, you know. There's no questions asked. So these are the 10 rules that I came up with. And it was just a challenge to anybody that wanted to do it. Actually, from what I understood, there was a bunch of people making the rules. I watched one video and then I saw a bunch of other people hop on, but I didn't watch their videos because I didn't want them to influence my decision when I was making mine. So I am just challenging everybody that is watching this to think about it real hard and see if there would be something else that you could think of to put into there, you know, make your own 10 rule challenge, you know, on what you would do if your group had to get together and survive SHTF. And I call it, in my mind, it'd be like somebody pushing the button and everybody firing those missiles back and forth, you know, something like that. And then everybody would have to follow their game plan and go to their mag and start setting up house for the new group. So that's what I came up with. If you guys feel up to it, go ahead and put one out there in your own language and see how you can do. But that's what I brought for you guys. So as you guys know, I can't do any of this stuff without you. And I wanted to say one thing. I'm about 12 people away from hitting 2,000. So if you are not signed up for that drawing, you better be. Tomorrow I'll make another video showing exactly the groupings that I did, so that I think I have enough to have at least 3, maybe 4 different winners. So I have a system set up, so get over there. It's on my home page. It's right at the top. It's pinned up there. 2K push. Get into that drawing, listen to the videos and do what it says. If you name 3 groups, 3 small groups, and tell us why you watch them and why we should watch them, then I will give you 1 entry into it, okay? But if you do a VR, you can mention those 3 smaller channels, plus you have to tell me what you would do in the first 60 days of an SHTF to keep you and your family safe. And that's all there is to it. So if you do both, you'll get 3 chances. I'll give you 2 chances for the VR, 1 chance for the 3 smaller channels, and then I guess that's about it. You guys know I'll be live the rest of this week, so I have one night set up for Hangouts. I got it figured out. Yay me. But, you know, I was on last night, and I want to thank those guys that came on and kind of sat around and helped me get through the setup of the first time on Hangouts. Wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Actually, it was pretty darn easy. So that's all I have for you guys, okay? I want you guys to know it's God bless you, and God bless me, and God bless USA. Till next time, I'll see you out there on the tube. Thanks for watching.